joining us. I'm Juliette Goodrich.
And I'm Brian Hackney. The unprecedented move to shut down those businesses comes as the state reports more than 300 confirmed cases. That's a 14% jump in just one day.
KPIX 5's Kenny Choi is now live in San Francisco with more details on this developing story. Kenny.
Juliette, this is a directive from the governor. He says that he's not going to enforce it as if the state of California is under martial law. But the message tonight is very clear. The state is once again ramping up its efforts to further prevent the spread of the coronavirus. It's another step forward as they combat COVID-19.
All bars, wineries, brew pubs, and nightclubs in California are now being asked to shut down immediately.
We believe that this is a non-essential function in our state, and we believe that it's appropriate under the circumstances to move in that direction.
Meanwhile, restaurants, cafes, and eateries can stay open for now, although there's been some pressure to close them as well.
We don't believe ultimately that is necessary at this moment. Consideration, nonetheless, is to socially distance patrons within these establishments.
The governor is directing restaurants to reduce current occupancy by half and requiring social distancing within eating establishments.
We recognize that social isolation for millions of Californians is anxiety-inducing, but we recognize what all of the science bears out.
To protect the most vulnerable 5.3 million Californians 65 and older, the governor is now asking for home isolation for all seniors.
We need to meet this moment head on and lean in. Not isolate ourselves to this moment, but lean in and own this moment and take actions that we think are commensurate with the need to protect the most vulnerable Californians.
More than 8,300 tests have been conducted by 19 labs in the state. The governor is hoping to increase the capacity to conduct 5,500 per day and announced a new online portal which will launch within 24 hours and lead to more tests in Santa Clara and San Mateo counties. As for schools, an estimated 85% of students in the state will not be in class starting tomorrow.
Not all these districts have planned for the needs of these kids next week. And I'm deeply concerned about their health, and I'm deeply concerned about their safety. And I'm deeply concerned about their parents' inability to go to work.
So the governor says that he's not going to order all schools to close down statewide. He says that each county is different. Some of these smaller cities are not facing the same challenges as the bigger ones. We also got an update from the governor today about the Grand Princess cruise ship, which has been docked at the Port of Oakland since Monday. Governor says that that ship will leave the port tonight at 7 o'clock. About 330 crew members are still aboard that ship, but they've added some medical personnel in case anything happens. Guys?
Kenny, going back to the governor's policy to close some of the bars, we know that the policy does not apply to restaurants for now, but how about bars that serve food?
So to be clear, the governor says that the bars that do serve food, they will be allowed to remain open, but they have to reduce capacity by about 50%.
Well, all righty, Kenny Choi. Kenny, thank you.